When we look up at the night sky, it feels mysterious. Stars appear fixed. Planets seem to wander. The moon keeps changing its shape. To most of us, it feels random. But here's the surprising truth. Every single movement in the sky in January 2026 is already known. Not guessed. Not predicted emotionally. Calculated. Scientists already know when the moon will rise and set, which planet will shine the brightest, when meteors will appear, and even when Earth will be closest to the sun. All of this is written in astronomical data tables, years in advance. This video is not just about events, it's about understanding the sky itself. This is One Sky, One Month, January 2026, explained. How can humans predict the sky so accurately? The answer is gravity. Every object in space follows predictable paths called orbits. Earth orbits the sun, the moon orbits Earth, planets orbit the sun, and even asteroids follow calculated paths. These movements are not random. They obey mathematical laws discovered hundreds of years ago. Isaac Newton showed us that gravity controls motion. Johannes Kepler showed that orbits follow fixed rules. Numbers you need to know. Earth's orbital speed is about 29.8 kilometers per second. The moon's orbit around Earth takes 27.3 days, and the full moon cycle is 29.5 days. Once we know these numbers, we can calculate future positions, which is why NASA, ISRO, and ESA can publish sky calendars years ahead, accurate to the second. The sky is not chaotic. The sky is mathematical. Here's something that shocks many people. January is winter in India and the Northern Hemisphere. So logically, many assume Earth must be farthest from the sun in January. This is completely false. In reality, Earth is closest to the sun in early January. This point is called perihelion. In January 2026, Earth reaches perihelion around January 4th. This closest distance is 147.1 million kilometers, is farthest in July, which is 152.1 million kilometers. Yet we experience winter. Why? Seasons are not caused by distance. They are caused by Earth's 23.5-degree tilt. During January, the Northern Hemisphere tilts away from the sun, so sunlight spreads over a larger area, days are shorter, and temperatures drop. Meanwhile, Australia enjoys summer. Distance stays almost the same. Angle changes everything. The moon is the brightest object in our night sky after the sun. But here's an uncomfortable truth. The moon is also the biggest enemy of stargazers. Why? Because moonlight washes out faint objects like meteors, galaxies, nebulae, and the Milky Way. But in January 2026, this effect becomes impossible to ignore, because the month is dominated by a powerful full moon. On January 3rd, 2026, the moon reaches its full phase, a full moon traditionally known as the wolf moon. The moment of peak fullness occurs at around 3:32 p.m. Indian Standard Time, but its visual impact lasts for the entire night. On that day, the moon rises near sunset, remains in the sky throughout the night, and sets only at sunrise the next morning. The name wolf moon comes from ancient winter folklore, when wolves were often heard howling near human settlements during the coldest part of the year. From a scientific perspective, this full moon is important because it follows the classic full moon pattern, rising at sunset, setting at sunrise, and staying visible all night long. And yes, this wolf moon is also classified as a supermoon. But the reality is far less dramatic than what social media often shows. A supermoon appears only about 6 to 7% larger and roughly 13% brighter than an average full moon. Those viral images of enormous moons filling the sky are mostly the result of camera zoom, lens compression, and image manipulation, not what the human eye actually sees. January actually hosts one of the strongest meteor showers of the year, the Quadrantids. In perfect conditions, you might expect to see something like 80 to 120 meteors per hour. But, well, The reality for January 2026 from India is more like 10 to 15 meteors per hour. The best time to catch them is after midnight, and you'll want to look toward the northeast. Just remember, meteor showers are not fireworks. Each meteor is actually a tiny grain of dust, entering Earth's atmosphere at 41 kilometers per second and burning up in just milliseconds. If there's one object to watch in January 2026, it's definitely Jupiter. Around January 9th to 10th, Jupiter reaches opposition, which means Earth lies directly between Jupiter and the Sun. That's its closest approach of the year, and the brightest you'll see it in 2026. Its brightness is -2.7 magnitude, and it's visible all night long. Unlike stars, Jupiter does not twinkle, and with a simple pair of binoculars, you can spot the 4 Galilean moons, the exact same view Galileo had way back in 1610. Most people fail at stargazing simply because they don't know where to start. So, here's what you can do. Step 1. Find Sirius. It's the brightest star, and you'll see it in the southeast during January evenings. Step 2. Look for Orion. Just spot the 3 stars in a straight line. That's Orion's belt. Step 3. Draw the winter triangle by connecting Sirius, Betelgeuse, and Procyon. This triangle becomes your GPS for the winter sky. No apps required. All you need to do is observe the patterns. Studying the sky, well, it helps us track asteroids, predict climate patterns, plan space missions, and protect Earth. ISRO and NASA don't observe the sky just for its beauty. They do it for survival and progress. The sky isn't magic. It's understandable, predictable, and deeply connected to our future. Once you truly understand it, you never really stop looking up.